going to start with some senior recognitions right now, and we're going to start with our flutes and clarinets. First, we have Veronica Brugman. Veronica, if you could stand. Veronica was in concert band as a freshman and has been in wind ensemble the subsequent 3 years here. She's done solo festival 4 different times, in high school all with scores of A or A+. Veronica is a great student. I have no idea what her grades are academically, but she has a terrific work ethic and attention to detail. I talk frequently with the kids about one of the intended benefits of being in this class, which is learning the process of achieving excellence, which can be transferred really to any discipline, and Veronica gets that. She knows how to take something from being good and make it really good. It's been a pleasure to see this growth in her musicianship. Our first senior, who's heading to Deauville next year to study physical therapy, Veronica Brugman. Next in our clarinet section, we have Nick Tatakis. Nick has been a 4-year member of Wind Ensemble, including serving as co-section leader this year. He did Solo Fest 4 times on clarinet and an additional 2 times on piano, including achieving a 6A+ rating on his clarinet. He was selected for both All-County and Area All-State this past year. He's been in clarinet choir throughout high school, and he's one of our 2 co-presidents this year for the Wind Ensemble. Nick has come a long way since his first band concert. Yes, some of you remember. I remember sitting in the audience waiting for my daughter's 5th grade band concert, and the 4th grade band played first. And before they even played a note, you heard the collective from the kids on stage, and then the parting of the Red Sea. Somebody threw up.
Look how red he is.
Yeah, it was him. I guess if you can survive that colorful experience, the rest is downhill. And look at him now, first chair section leader, lead in the musical. He hardly ever throws up on stage anymore. Nick has been nothing but a joy to work with, and we're all going to miss him a lot next year. So will all his friends down at the church. I'll let him tell you about that. Nick Tatakis. Cole Matthews. King Cole is one of the most polite and demure students. I can't rewrite on the spot here. Polite and confident young man that you'll ever meet. He was a section leader in the concert band as a freshman, and he's been in Wind Ensemble since his sophomore year, serving as co-section leader with Nick this year. He has also joined Jazz Ensemble this year on the tenor saxophone, as well as a couple tunes on clarinet. And he also did our pit orchestra for this year's musical. He's a very well-rounded student with a good academic record, 3-sport varsity athlete, along with all of his musical contributions. Cole is a quiet leader, mature, poised, well-respected by his peers, and he has a great sense of humor. Pretty good Frisbee player as well, and also the only person I know that whistles as much as I do. He's headed to the University of New Hampshire to study mechanical engineering. Cole Matthews. Now, every year I work to come up with things to say about people, and with most of my students, a lot of them I've had for 4 years, or sometimes even more with lessons or the ensembles. Occasionally, I have students like my next 2 clarinet players who I have just 1 year in Wind Ensemble and never have them for lessons. So it's a little bit more of a struggle to come up with some stories. So I do know that we've got Becca is on the track team. She had a pretty good long jump yesterday, but you didn't look too pleased about it. She's headed to, don't tell me, Dayton, University of Dayton, to study psychology and nutrition, is that right? And then we've got Katie Bierce, also, you guys stand up, Katie and Becca. Katie is headed to St. Bonaventure University to study early childhood education. Katie's on the softball team. They had a game tonight they don't want to talk about. Did you know I played baseball with your dad many years? We went kindergarten through high school together. He was always better than I was. I've tried not to hold that against you. But look at it. We're all going to take a minute, since I don't know as much about them as I do some of my other students. We're going to get to know Katie and Becca. Come on up here. Not quite this is your life, but all right. Just a few facts. What is your favorite color?
Green. Yellow.
What do you like to do in your spare time? They obviously were not clued into what was going to happen tonight.
Play cards.
Play cards like she does in the band room every lunch, and hopefully not during the other classes when I see her down there. Spare time?
I don't really have any spare time.
All right, what's your favorite class been in high school?
Psychology.
Psychology, hence the psychology major. Excellent. What about you?
Band.
Smart girl. Excellent. All right, now you're too young for a bucket list, but if you had one, what would it be? You know, bucket list? Before you die, or before you,
Do you even know what a bucket
or before you throw up on stage, whichever.
Oh!